Go.
Oh, we're recording.
And Smoke Break, episode 59. In 5, 4, 3, 2, Smoke Break.
Well, here we are.
Well, there we are. And here we go. Well, fellas, it has been a week, has it not?
Yes. Certainly felt like
It's been a crazy week.
I originally started moving through 2020 like this was the year of the goofy, but that is not what it is at all. The shit started out goofy. Now we're just gonna call it what it really is. Nigga. This is the year that might not make it.
Yeah.
Like that's
Might not make it. It's crazy.
hey yo, Brita water filter commercial music is mad loud in the headphones.
One second.
But no, it's just started out with a disease. There was hornets, but it's
We've always had disease.
yeah.
Man is the virus. The
I
white
was
man
actually
is the
talking
worst
about-
strain
I was
of the
actually
virus.
Talking about the coronavirus. I was talking about that. But what's fucked up is this is the shit that's always been playing in the backgrounds. Like cops fucking up niggas and niggas just being like, hey, come on guys. But now there's no sports, ain't no TV shows in production. Like there's nothing else they can slap on the TV to be like, hey, it's cool. It's not all bad. But nah. It's like, oh, we just gotta everybody who
Hey,
was
the white
looking at,
people ain't got nothing else to do but help this time.
yeah, all the primetime TV would turn to instead of seeing this bullshit on the news. It's like, oh, this is all there is now. There's nothing else to cover.
stuff.
It's crazy.
So they got some conservative white people trying to blame the media, and it's like, dude, it's not. They can show you what's happening. They're not making the shit happen. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. If you still saying that goofy shit, I officially look, man. Each one teach one. I can't teach you niggas.
Nah. Not at all. That shit was crazy. How did you feel, Bud, when you first saw the video?
It's tough.
Nigga, which one?
The cell phone.
You had to pick a video.
Yeah.
The
Pick a video,
phone
pick a
one was the
victim.
first
Nigga,
one.
that's.
It's tough.
That was it. It
The
was just
George
tough.
Floyd.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, watching a nigga die on camera for 10 minutes and a nigga that's murdering him is just looking up sometimes this happens.
Yeah. Put his hands in his pockets yeah.
That's the same face a nigga at a restaurant gave me when it was we had a regular french fries. Oh, we got a sweet potato fries. Well, what about the ones I sent back with my fucked up burger? Meh. That's the same look he had while he was murdering a dude.
Yeah.
In the middle of the street.
In broad daylight.
Over either a forged check or a fake $20 bill. Which, by the way, it's not. Look, man, if you cool enough.
That shit's punishable by death, nigga. Punishable.
I've been a cashier. Maybe I wasn't doing my job right. But if somebody hands me a $20 bill and I run the marker over it, and that shit's black instead of that weird gold color.
This is counterfeit.
Yeah, two options. I can throw this bitch away or you can try it somewhere else. But I can't take this.
That's it.
Legally, I'm not allowed to give it back to you. But I'm going to set this bitch down and check on my staff. You decide what you want to do here. But I've never thought to call the police on this shit, number one. And number two, I never thought oh, yeah, it's cool to put a nigga in handcuffs and have... It's fucked up because what kicked this off is what is making this so much worse. Which... nigga, there's police brutality and anti-police brutality. Or there's police brutality and police brutality protests. If y'all niggas don't see the irony in this shit, it started off with one nigga allegedly either trying to pass counterfeit bills or partaking in forgery, being arrested by 4 fucking cops.
Yeah, that's a little much.
2 of whom were on his back, one of whom was literally on his neck. And the last of whom was stopping niggas from getting too close and possibly saving this nigga's life. Like, and then the response to that was, all right, man, like a bunch of white dudes literally got guns, disrupted an entire city and stormed state capitals. Nothing happened. Niggas in the street saying, hey, don't kill niggas. All of a sudden, these niggas are coming out in tanks and armored vehicles and riot shields and full body armor. Like,
you got to, man. You got to.
Nah, this is what happens when you have a militarized police force. And right now, it's cool because they're out here fucking up niggas.
There's not even just niggas out there.
I wish. Oh no, it's not. First off, no, it's not just niggas.
It's
Because
crazy.
most of the people fucking shit up are like young white dudes.
Yeah.
Like, by the by, if you ever look at some fucking graffiti and it says like "fuck all whites, down with whites" and Black Lives Matter underneath it, there's 100% chance a nigga didn't do that.
Nah. Niggas ain't doing that shit at all.
And if you look at these videos, there's a whole lot of white dudes out here perpetrating violence. But it's the epitome of America's history.
Yeah.
It's white dudes and white women getting up to fuck shit and police escalating an already shitty situation with niggas stuck in the middle catching all the blame.
Yeah. I heard a good one, though. If we built it for free, we'll burn it down. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, that shit ain't mine. Like, I don't.
Right.
Look, man, it's the same way whenever it comes to like a robbery at work. Like, nigga, this ain't my money. Like, I'm not about to be hero, cashier, saves nothing. Nigga, this ain't mine. You want it? Cool. At worst, I'll get fired because I had more than like $150 in my drawer.
Hey, man, I watched him on TV start trying to jump this white cop, and nah, he was not on it. He was not on it at all. Like, he fought about 5, 6 of them, and then you seen it. Like, he didn't reach for his gun not one time, but you seen him like another cop had to pull him off, and he just had to walk away. Like, fuck these guys, fuck these guys, fuck you guys. I'm going home.
Oh no.
He was not but he whooped. Yeah. They tried to jump him, man. He was nope. I'm not here for that.
I know what you're saying, bro.
Whooped their ass, and then walked off. And then I'm pretty sure he told his whatever dude, partner, whatever, fuck you, and then fuck them. Like, I know what he was saying, fuck you and them. I'm out of here.
But I saw one video of a white dude trying to act like he was a fucking war hero. And it was like, yeah, I was in my car and I was driving past the protesters. You know, I was just telling them that Blue Lives Matter too. And then 2 African-American black men came up and hit me through my car window and they dragged me out. And last time I saw my car was on fire. And like, that's the official news report. And then like, see, there's a reason why I love the comment section. Nigga. I learned so much shit from it because I scrolled down
funny.
and it was, fuck that nigga. He lying. He was out there shooting niggas with a bow and arrow. And I'm like, pause. What was that last part? And then you scroll down and you see a video of this dude trying to treat his car door like a barricade, literally holding a bow and arrow. And he's like, you better not. Don't do it. He got a bow. Don't do it. All lives matter. And just, he let one loose. I hope that one did what it was supposed to do. And he said 2 African-American men dragged him out of his car.
That's
and I'm
funny
like,
as shit.
oh no, I saw that video. This nigga got his ass whooped by about 18 white people. There might have been like one nigga in a crowd. And I'm like, I didn't see 2 African-Americans in that whole video. Nigga, you got your ass whooped by a whole rainbow coalition of people who knew you were on some fuck shit. And that's what this is. It's like a whole bunch of white incels, bring that word back from last week, out here just upping the tension. And if you see these fucking cops, this shit has always frustrated me to the fucking umpteenth, to where an acceptable excuse for a cop like inciting panic is he panicked. It was a tense situation and I just had to pause. So you're telling me you, as a trained combatant, don't know how to handle this situation. Meanwhile, me, as a regular-ass civilian, I'm supposed to know how to conduct myself with a nigga shouting at me with a gun in my face.
Yes. You're supposed to just listen, period.
Yeah.
You should just listen.
But guess what? Even if you do listen, they're going to shoot you anyway because they're losing their shit. And also, guess what? You still a bitch-ass nigga. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you. Your
I'm tired of
training,
people trying to.
your training didn't help. Your armor didn't help. Your taser didn't help. Your gun didn't help. Your backup didn't help. Your pepper spray didn't help. Your baton
nothing
didn't help.
helped.
All that training, and you still a whole hoe out here losing your shit every time shit gets tight.
Well, yeah.
Personally, I just think
Yeah,
Look,
that's
man.
just how it goes, man.
make hood niggas police officers because they know how to get out of a tense situation. They've been in the shit. They're not gonna lose their fucking mind as soon as they see somebody that looks different doing something different. Meanwhile, you got a bunch of
Well, that won't keep.
low income or
Yeah, that
middle
won't keep the power where it's at. if you
low
do that.
income or middle class white dudes who see black or brown skin and just shit. I told you they think all of us are fucking Bruce Banner about to go Hulk. Like that's how they spaz out.
It's okay. They'll be all right.
But every cop is out here just at best like firing rubber bullets and Mason niggas at best who are doing nothing, who are at where they're supposed to be doing what they're supposed to be doing. And it's just like, let me mace them in the face just because I don't know, they're too close or I don't like what they're saying or nigga, they're really a gang. It's like I got 30 of my niggas with me. What the fuck you gonna do? Like,
Well, I know. Hey, I think people start to realize there's more of us than it is them. Let's just see what happens.
yeah.
It's a
And
good time.
there's always that mentality. Soon enough, it's gonna get to the point to where it's like, you can get some of us. You can't get all.
Can't
of
get
us.
all of us. I don't know. It'll be a good time. Maybe. Hopefully everybody just gets their shit together.
We'll see.
I'm just tired of people saying, well, what good is that doing?
No.
Hey.
I learned something. Listen, who was it? Bomani Jones, and he was talking about the Christian McCaffrey contract. Yes, I'm an NFL fan. Bear with me for a second. Now they keep saying you can't pay running backs, or nobody pays running backs, so paying a running back isn't a good investment. And every running back gets on like a long Le'Veon Bell, Melvin Gordon, Todd Gurley, Ezekiel Elliott. Everybody gets in these long, drawn-out contract disputes. Meanwhile, this nigga had like a 5th-year option, I think another year left on his rookie deal, and he just quietly got like 15-plus season.
Yeah.
And the Bomani Jones quote was, yeah, because they wanted to. If they want to, they'll sign him.
Yeah.
If they don't, that's whenever you get everything else. Same with this shit, nigga. It's just the want to. You can't lower the bar enough because they don't want to step over it. Nigga, it's not even like equal rights. It's not giving me more than you. It's not reparations. It's not giving me free land. Nigga, the argument is, hey, bruh, don't kill us. No, Blue Lives Matter.
Yeah.
Hey, they've been killing us for a minute. We would greatly appreciate it if you would stop.
Well, that's not
All
how you go
lives
about it.
matter.
Hey, man, they tell us that's not how you do it, or what good is that doing? Hey, all I got for you.
Peaceful protest is the way to go. Like niggas since when?
They dying anyway. Yeah, but you don't just. Hey,
They're
They're dying
destroying their
anyway.
own communities. Like nigga, trust me, white people made sure they don't own those communities. So
they're dying anyway.
yeah.
That's not. Burn it down.
No, this property damage. Them niggas don't own that Target.
Burn it down.
I don't know what to
That
tell
was
you.
my. Hey, I'm walking away from you. Burn it down.
Oh.
That's not how you. It's not. Hey,
Now, while there are a lot of white dudes
Burn
out
it
here
down.
starting the burning and shit, while niggas are protesting peacefully, I've loved nothing more than to watch like old Confederate buildings in the South get burned down.
yeah,
Love to see it.
they should all go.
What was it? The slave. The place was literally like a slave market in North Carolina, and I just saw smoke coming out the windows, like a supervillain. Like good.
Burn it down.
Good.
Doctor call.
Hey, just burn it all down, man. They'll be all right. They'll be all right.
Yeah. It's also like, nigga. And again, it amazes me, like, nigga, there's no substitute for want to. Because niggas is out here like, hey, we need ventilators. We need masks. We need gloves. Can't get them. Meanwhile, your local fucking police force just rolled out with like a brand new 2018 Army issue Hummer in this bitch. And it's like,
Yeah.
how much did that shit cost?
Don't worry
Because these
about it,
niggas
sweetheart.
don't even know how to use
Yeah,
it.
don't worry about it, sweetheart. Just that splash. Just that splash.
It's like these niggas ain't even trained. They just got. They shit is brand new and polished. They ain't never used this shit before. They just out here waiting. That's why they keep shooting niggas and macing niggas and pepper spraying everybody, because they got new shit and they can't wait to break it in. You ever seen a nigga with some new shit? Let a nigga put a new watch on. You will never see his wrist more than you do in that moment. These motherfuckers got some new shit and they can't wait to show it off. But on a serious note, I don't want to hear about protesters escalating violence. Meanwhile, nigga, did you see the video of two NYPD SUVs that just decided, like,
Oh yeah, but that was me though. Fuck that.
these niggas, and just drove
that.
right over them.
Hey man, fuck that. Get out of my fucking way. Hey, that's the same thing I was saying. Like, you try to shut down the freeway and I'm that first motherfucker? No. No. Sorry guys.
Time out.
No, sir.
Nah, you can't even say that shit just joking, because I know you would be just joking, but every time there's a... First off, you've noticed right-wing people can protest in this country and nothing happens.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, anytime somebody on the left says, like, hey, cut that shit out, bear mace, pepper spray, tasers, shots, arrests, batons, riot shields. Nigga, how many riot shields did you see when all those white men were storming state buildings?
Yeah.
Zero.
Hey man, it just...
But no, you
it's crazy.
And every time there's a liberal protest, there's always a racist white dude or racist white woman that drives their car through the crowd. Now we see, I mean, it's not like NYPD or cops are racist is a secret, but now you see these niggas stealing their cop car, deciding fuck these niggas, and just driving into a crowd.
African Americans.
Fuck them.
Lead me through my open window that I yelled out, "All lives matter."
There you go, Santa. I found it.
Oh no, that's the news coverage.
But
Are they
video
gonna- are they
doesn't
gonna-
lie.
Oh, there he goes. This nigga pulled up with a bow and arrow.
You call yourself an American? Yeah, from America, all lives matter.
Oh,
Right, but they won't matter until we're... Don't you dare!
don't you do it. Hey, he let that motherfucker go too.
Yep. And he got one shot off. That's
Oh
why he
yeah,
gonna
them was
pull up.
white people.
Yeah. But no, it was two African Americans that pulled him out of his car because he was trying to help them out with their protest.
Are they trying to get a good angle? Yeah. That's a good time right there, man. I appreciate that one. Thanks, Sandon.
Saw another white dude that decided to charge at a group of black protesters with a fucking sword. And I'm like, bruh, please don't do this. And you just saw like 8 people converge on him once he missed that first swing. And once they dispersed, like it was just a lump of a human being on the ground. He was still alive, but that nigga caught all the ass whooping he deserved.
Damn. They fucking shit up, man.
Which one is that?
It was just showing. So was that really not the right cop they arrested? The mugshot don't look like the dude that was on the neck.
That's what they say.
Oh, and they got him in protective custody and suicide watch. It's like, yeah, go ahead. Like, you can't.
Okay, so what's the difference between protesting, rioting, and looting? Because now I don't even know.
Protesting is just like the picket signs say, you know.
It's all the same thing.
And
man.
then riots.
Black people are protesting. Some black people are rioting, but it's mostly white people that just want to cause property damage and get all that white privilege and hatred out their system. And the looting is like 95% white women who want to rearrange their living room furniture.
From Target. I've seen a lot of them with lamps and
Yeah.
shits and shits.
It's like 2 lamps, nigga. Like that's what you risking your freedom for?
I mean, at least put your
Also,
mask on.
ATL niggas went icebox. Y'all hear about the icebox?
Did they get him?
Yes, they got in.
Dang.
I'm sorry, what?
Icebox, the jeweler.
Like Johnny Dang and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, he be taxing niggas.
I mean, if you made
bro, nigga, like, no, I don't like them Chinese dudes anyway.
But also, if you made all your money off niggas and you ain't say nothing about this shit, I can't count you as an ally right now. Like, nigga.
No, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you, bro. I'm with y'all. You know that's how they would try it, but fuck that.
But if your shit got burned down, then nigga, you ain't put nothing in that community, so kind of.
I don't even think got burnt down. They just looted.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Hey, nigga, look, if you out here looting and I got this white bitch trying to get some new lamps and I see a jewelry store, my nigga, like, hey.
Showing out.
Dang. Well, hey. Hey, that just happened, I guess. Dang, that's shitty though. But it happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Boosie Badass wants to make a deal with anybody who hit Icebox.
That sounds like Boosie. God bless that nigga.
That's hey.
But look, man. Niggas have been misconstruing Martin Luther King, and the only thing they want to tell niggas is turn the other cheek.
Yeah.
Nigga only got 2 cheeks. Now you can keep the shit up if you want to. Eventually, you gonna get your ass whooped. But again, like I told you, when a motherfucker don't want to, you can't lower the bar enough. Black lives matter. All lives matter. Yeah, but they killing niggas right now.
Hey, burn it all down.
Like, if they were killing you, I would be saying that too. Like, hey, quit fucking with these white folks. They're all right. But right now, it's not you.
It ain't you, and it ain't nobody that looks like anybody you love. So you don't even care. For real. Like, you don't care, and I don't want to hear why. Leave me alone. Burn it all down. Kill them all. Fuck the blue shield.
And also, is it too much to ask for basic fucking police reform? And then a lot of times, like, cops start killing niggas, and then like a random white dude will pull out, well, see, they fucked up Tom Johnson in the summer of 1997.
They kill more whites than blacks because it's 4 times more white people. Next, get the fuck out of here with that.
But it's
one.
also like, hey, did y'all ride for them niggas? Because when they killed them, I didn't hear y'all post shit. Y'all didn't retweet shit. Y'all didn't say shit. Y'all just saw that nigga die and went, every now and again, you gotta lose one, and went about your merry fucking way and didn't give a fuck about that dude until niggas said, hey, stop killing us, and y'all all just went, they kill us too. Well, then maybe we can both come together and get them to cut this shit out. No, blue lives matter. Bitch. Like,
Martin Luther King wouldn't do that. He was voted like the most hated person in America in like 67, 68.
Yeah.
And then y'all blew his fucking face off. So
and it's
sorry.
Really, that's the biggest thing. Whenever white people talk about Martin Luther King, it's like, first off, you didn't finish reading anything that nigga said because he was also with the shits. But then y'all also killed that nigga.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Like, all of American history is anytime somebody say like, hey, don't, like, stop fucking niggas up. For real. Y'all murdered the fuck out of. Same shit happened to Malcolm X. Like, once that nigga said like, hey man, we all need to come together as a country, murdered. Martin Luther King like, hey, come on y'all. For real, judge me as a person, not by my skin tone. Fuck that nigger. Murdered.
Yeah. Hey.
Y'all thought JFK was getting too fucking friendly with niggas, and y'all took him out too. Like,
Murder.
fuck it, take it back to Abraham Lincoln. He didn't really free niggas, but he was working on it. And y'all shot that nigga to play. Like, there's no end to white hatred. Like, y'all will murder y'all's own if they get too friendly.
Just a white nigga highlight reel. Just American history.
Yeah.
And then you got European niggas sitting there saying like, oh, the racism isn't as bad over here. And you
Y'all invented race.
yeah, like that was y'all. Y'all hated niggas so much. Like, y'all left all white countries to go fuck with black and brown people the whole world over. Like, again, talk about highlight reels. Like,
Man.
colonizer. Like, that was y'all. Y'all were the OGs of this shit. Like, y'all were the first. Like, y'all niggas want to act like y'all not Bill Russell in this bitch. Like, you might not be MJ, but you still got 11 rings in this motherfucker. Like, you did it.
Man. Nobody want to hear all that. But that ain't how you go about changing it. Shut up, bitch.
Yeah, everybody wants to tell you what the answer isn't, but it's like, well, nigga, tell me what it is. Like, trust me, niggas would love to know what the answer is. We tried tons of shit. We tried getting niggas to vote. We tried getting niggas to not spend money. We tried getting niggas to sit down. We tried getting niggas to stand up. We tried getting niggas to walk. We tried getting niggas to ride. We've tried everything. We've tried burning shit and murdering you motherfuckers on a few occasions. That made the most progress. If we're gonna be 100 about it. Like, I know Like y'all saw slaves reading books and writing whole essays and thought, wow, they're smart just like us. But it wasn't until a few of you motherfuckers caught a machete you were like, all right, we got to do something about this shit.
Hey.
And most of y'all responded by killing every nigga you could see. And then those of us that make it got a couple of benefits. It's like almost leaving your job because you found somewhere with better pay, and now all of a sudden your boss can come up with like extra nickel per hour. Like,
Hey, burn it down. Try again.
yeah.
Or not. Hey, or not.
But is it too much to ask for fucking police reform? Like they're out here
Yes.
murdering niggas with
Yes.
no consequence.
Yes, it's way too much. Come on, man.
But
That goes way too far.
it's just like Corona. Like it's mostly killing black and brown people, so we gonna let
Officer?
this shit rock.
You mean overseer? Okay, no, nigga. That shit's not. The whole thing have to be burned down. Period. Anybody who even smells like a piece of racism, shoot him in the head right there. Just kill him. Bam. Done.
Smell like a piece of.
You got to put him in the streets as an example. Maybe
It's
ride
a
him.
little extreme, but I can't outright disagree. Like,
That's how it was done, though. That's how you have to undo it.
yeah, it's like the same way y'all oppress niggas. Like,
Yeah.
y'all gave niggas no quarter, like at all, for 400 years.
And niggas ain't wanting revenge. They just want to be treated kind of like you treat your dog.
Let us free.
Nah, but that's fucked up. Like, that shows you the history of like hatred and oppression in this country, to whether if it was women, black people, Hispanics, Chinese, Middle Eastern, I guess the Irish and shit whenever they first got here, but then they kind of blended in with every other white person. The LGBTQ plus community is like, everybody just say like, hey, treat us like we were something. And motherfuckers went, no! And then he got dogs and hoses. Speaking of which, nigga, Trump is...
Hey, he's the main one. Hey, that's one.
First he wants to...
And then
It's
you
not
get
even
off.
coded language anymore. This nigga's just out here. Word, you sicking dogs on protesters now, my nigga? We've seen this movie before.
An example has to be made out of him. And then all the ones that want to ride for him, got to make an example out of them too. Anybody left? Make them go underground and then burn them out underground too.
But I think an area where we truly fucked up with this country is, I'm not going to pretend like other countries do it better, but we still let Confederate flags fly.
Yeah, well, nothing was ever wrong with slavery.
It's not even, you want to know what? Take slavery out of it. I'm not even arguing that with white people.
Okay, well, nothing was ever wrong with killing or treating that black skin equals.
Hey,
That's it.
take that completely out of it. Look at the Confederate flag. That was domestic terrorism. That was an American insurgents. That was a group of people in America that created a network, gathered an army, and tried to fight and separate itself from America. Those motherfuckers lost.
No, they didn't.
No.
They didn't lose. They just said, all right, we're done. And then they just infiltrated.
But hear me out. Yeah, they lost. But we still let the flag fly. Like,
It's because they didn't lose.
it was like Hydra with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yes.
No, they just became them, which is true. But that was the first
It was
issue.
Just,
that was the
it
first
was
time,
just like,
and that was the
hey,
first
pick up
mistake
your phone like
that we
you
let
see
that shit
people
go.
picking up the phone like, hey, Dan, look, just say, and we're going to say you guys, was it seceded, quit, whatever, gave up, you lost. But come on now. Come on. Look at the bigger picture. We're going to have to take over the government. We can't do it this hateful way. And nigga, you got to get them police force, the sheriffs. We're going to take care of each other. We're just not going to be able to do it. The nation is shaking their head at this. We got to do it another way. And they just did it another way.
I can't argue with that. Now, again, the first fucking mistake. Like, we let the niggas stick around.
All right, but I want these flags flying everywhere. I want my statues put up.
And then every time niggas got
Hey,
more
man.
rights,
Yeah.
more shit came up. Like,
Yeah.
these Confederate statues, this shit wasn't 200 and 300 years old. They built them bitches in the 60s.
Yeah, nigga.
Like, as soon as uppity nigga, again, America
We can't
is
just
nothing
go
more
killing and
than
dragging
an
them
uppity nigga.
across town like the good old days, boys. We got to do it different.
They're all
And they
streaming-
just did it
they're all
different,
streaming
man.
on IG Live now, so we got to find a different way to lynch them.
No, we don't. You see who we got in the White House? Let them have this.
Tell them to stop resisting. You can kill them however you want to. Just yell stop resisting and you can off any nigga you want to.
All right. Now you ain't gonna do no jail time. You might do a little bit, but we got. Hey, you remember Larry? Well, his boy is the coroner, and he's just gonna say he ain't died because he was on his neck.
And that horse shit.
It'd be just as simple as shit like, hold on, let me make a few calls. We gonna get this.
He had underlying health issues. Like, hey, okay, let's say this nigga had
but this
high blood
200-pound
pressure.
guy on my neck.
Exactly.
It didn't help it.
Like, let's take me for example. I'm pretty sure my arteries probably ain't the healthiest. My blood pressure is fucking fantastic.
Yeah, all my vitals are awesome.
I'm carrying a lot of excess weight. Now, like if I die in the middle of my living room floor and nobody else is there, investigate, nigga. Something obviously happened here. Maybe it was, I don't know, he had too much fat around an artery, or he had a blood clot or a blood aneurysm.
It's probably gonna be like 400 pounds he's trying to squat and missed it.
Yeah. I gotta get on the inside of the safety bars because I fucked myself up the other day. But I digress. Like if that shit happens, you gotta figure something out.
He didn't die because he was overweight. It was the 400 pounds on it.
Yeah. Now if I die in the middle of the street with a nigga on my neck, you might have to look into the nigga on my neck because he might have had something to do with my death.
Nah, man. You big and black with dreads.
And it's fucked up because
We don't have to go no further.
the nigga didn't. That's the worst part. Like I didn't watch the whole video because I can't watch a
Yeah, I can't watch
10-minute
that.
snuff film. But he didn't go quick.
Nah.
Now, if the nigga's telling you he can't, look here, man, it's fucked up, and I don't. Once you're a grown nigga calling for his mama, you know it's a fucking rap.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
that's just
definitely.
bottom fucking line. Like this nigga had time to say a lot of shit, and then once he knew, like, oh,
You see that?
the other 3 cops here ain't gonna get this nigga off my neck. Like it's over.
Would you see that white dude's face, and it reminds you of Byron D. LeBeckwith, the one who killed Medgar Evers. I think that was him, or I don't know. He just had that look on his face, like I'm doing this, but then you see the George Floyd dude. He like, you know what? You look like one of the original ones. Like it's just like they both got super deep looks. They go way, 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 way back. He looked like one of the original ones off the boat, and he looked like one of the original ones that bought him. It's crazy. Just crazy. They say he might have knew him, might have bounced with him for like 10 years.
Yeah, they
and
worked at
closed
the
this shit.
same.
Yeah.
Oh, they said, but they work different shifts. No,
Nah.
them niggas work together.
Yeah.
Like I've never worked, and it's not like.
And
these
I
niggas-
used to like, oh, that's why he was grinding his knee into. He hated him for some.
Yeah, he knew this nigga for something.
Yeah. It's shitty. You might got any wise words though?
This shit reminds me of Don't Be a Menace.
Mm.
Wherever the white dude just kept popping up and shooting niggas and fucking shit. The man, like that's who this is.
Can't forget this. He's good.
Hey, catch. It's like, then he just threw the gun to the nigga. Like that's what's happening out here with all these white folks escalating protests, and then it's just we gonna dip out. Like you want to know what? Let's invoke that white shit. Citizens arrest. Like whenever y'all show up and wonder how this shit got burned down, we got these 2 white girls over here tied up because they decided to smash out windows, paint down with whitey, and then throw Molotov cocktails. Nigga, I'm not trying to waste liquor like that. That's them.
Stupid.
I ain't pay all this money for some shit that's like fucking 120 proof. To fuck it up on you, I'm going through some shit. Might have to take some shots later.
Nigga, them was
motherfuckers
not your
over
wise
here.
words.
No, it's not. I'm just saying. Like,
I ain't
that's
letting go
the
of
way
my
that shit
Everclear.
is.
Hey, this 151 is for me. You got any wise words, buds? Nah, you can't see nothing. You can't. You ain't have your glasses. What are your wise words, bud?
Just hope everybody, if you express your right to protest, even if you join the riots, make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. Because we know most people are just being niggas out here. So, yeah. Those are my wise words.
You sound real coonish.
Coonish? No. I'm not sounding coonish. I'm just saying.
Because most of the people out there with wrong intentions, they don't look like anybody in this room.
It's very true.
White niggas.
Plus, even if you a nigga out here with the wrong intentions, guess what? You face the same consequences as niggas with the right intentions. So I stand by you. Meanwhile, these white folks out here causing mayhem and destruction, they just get to be white. Like, whenever they take off their mask, they become not a suspect. It don't work the same for us. They still get to go home. That's the overarching thing about it all. It's like no matter what a white person does, nobody has ever had to tell them, like, nigga, you might not make it. They mamas never had to look him in the face and say, you might not make it to jail. You might not make it home. This might be the end for you, period. They take it for granted that they gonna get where they going. We never had that same privilege. Like, whenever I step out this house, I'm gonna make it to my destination, or I'm gonna make it back home. We didn't get that. So,
Nope.
even my niggas out there with the wrong intentions, you know the consequences you face. And to my niggas with the right intentions, you know the consequences you face.
Yeah. Well, my wise word is easy. By any means necessary. Or burn it down. And then Michael Moore on Team America. Take it down. Take it all down.
America.
He had his hot dog and his pizza in his hand.
Yeah.
He did his little shuffle. Yeah. By any means necessary, I guess. Fuck it.
Just like
Fuck it.
y'all now, thanks to the fact that we don't have new TV programming, there are no sports,
Fuck
there's
it.
no NASCAR. This is a hyperbolic view of what it is to be a nigga in this country. Peaceful protest, you're wrong. You riot, you're wrong. You go out, you're wrong. You stay home, you're wrong. And even if you do the same thing as your white counterpart, the consequences you face are tenfold. Because they know what that white person is up to, allegedly, because once upon a time they were that white person. But you, nigga, foreigner in this land, we don't know what you're up to. So we're going to shoot first and ask questions later.
Smoke break.
Smoke break.
And leadership is something so easily taken for granted until you get a fucking terrible one.
I was just like, wait, when Obama gonna say something? Jeez Louise. I said he'd be waiting on Obama to talk.
Which again goes back to the plight of the nigga. Like, we
He's
got this whole ass white president right here, and we still sitting there like, so when's Barack coming out? I need to hear
Yeah, I
his
need.
thoughts on this shit.
He's about to say some shit to try to bring everybody together. Some smart shit. He's gonna
Because the
a
person
little
who's
bit of
actually
sympathy
Got to drop some heat.
and or compassion in his tone. Just get some of that.
because the person who's actually the quote unquote leader of the free world and most powerful man in America, every time a white murderer or Nazi or white supremacist is out here running over folks and shooting niggas, they're good people. But anytime a black person says, I disagree,
Oh, I know why.
they're
Listen,
terrorists from a shithole country
man, fuck that
just
nigga.
trying to take it.
Listen, I know what's going on. You know how Billy Bob and Jethro still got their bat phones from back in the day. It's families and bloodlines, and they still working their moves to keep niggas where they at. Putin and his homeboys
Man.
are just chilling. They're like, oh, watch this. Nah, nigga, watch what I can make him do right here. Watch this. Donald, disband from the World Health Organization right now. Wait, we going through a pandemic? No, watch, I can make him do it. Now. And then they just sit back. Anytime he do some stupid shit, call all the protesters thugs. And then they just sit back and watch AT. I told you I can make him do it. Like, what do you have on him? Do not worry. I make him do whatever.
Oh, shit. Oh, we ain't even get to Amy Cooper's funky ass.
We'll get that bitch next time. Fuck that bitch.
But nah, man, there's just another side of it. The two most dangerous things in America, number one is a slightly inconvenienced white dude. Number two this especially goes for niggas, is a white woman tears.
Yes.
That's been getting us fucked up for 400 years.
Everybody get 3 examples of fucked up white lady tears for next week.
Emmett Till.
No. You gotta wait.
What was it?
You can't use Emmett Till.
Was it To Kill a Mockingbird?
Uh-huh.
She asked me to bust up a shiver robe, and
Man.
they got that nigga too.
Dang. Okay. Well, you can't use Emmett Till because that's a dead giveaway. But you got to get 3. You guys do your research. In the wise words of...
Time out. That bitch made an all-pro play. There was no hesitation. There's a black man. He's threatening life for me and my dog. Like, yes.
And
So
we
you
gonna get her next week,
You
man.
hit all 3. Like, just... Nigga, if it's a Family Feud, you got all 3 answers.
What's that nigga's name? The black dude? Craig Robinson?
Mm-hmm.
I think that one. Yeah. In the words of Craig Robinson in the movie Walk Hard. You got to love your Negro man. You got to love your Negro man. Smoke break.
Come
You
on
got-
down to Negro Town.
Smoke break.
Smoke break.
God bless you niggas. Be safe. Hope you make it home. Pray for black mothers, man, because they losing a whole lot of babies out here.
They've been losing a whole lot of babies out here. Just the story of their existence.
If you got one, give
Since the
me a hug.
beginning of time, actually.
But when you get
Dang.
home, give your mama a hug for me, because I still don't talk to that nigga.
Yeah, they gonna kill your husband, take your husband, sell your husband, rape you, take your child, sell your child, and hope you can have another litter. And if you can't, smoke break.
Smoke break. God bless you niggas.